Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RFL Legends Dynasty, Wichita State versus Snow College. This is two users that are very familiar with each other. We've got number 8 Wichita State, number 3 Snow College. This is it's going to be one of the better games we see probably all season. We've got Wichita State coming in at 1-0, Snow College is 1-0. Both these guys are very familiar with each other's play styles. I think they actually played each other in the national championship 2 seasons ago, so foes to say the least. We've got Snow College going to get the ball here to start. And on offense, they're going to take over at the 25-yard line, going to send a man in motion. He's going to actually return. It's Cobbs, number 5. Going to be a handoff, first play of the game. Going to hit the outside. It's what's that last name? Shore. Shore going to get the edge. Pick up 11 yards and a first down for the Bobcats. I think that's the Bobcats. That's what it looks like. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. Probably not a Bobcat. We're going to go with the Bobcat, though. We've got 21 personnel on the field, 2 tight ends. Sorry, 12 personnel, 2 tight ends. Going to hand off to Shore again. He's going to pick up a yard this time. Now 2nd and 9. This time it looks like 10 personnel, 4 wide receivers on the field. Short motion. Jensen back to pass. Has a screen. It's DeLuca out of the backfield. He's going to make a man miss. Makes 2-man miss. He's picking up 15 yards and another first down for Snow College. Back to 12 personnel out of the gun this time. Jensen and Shore in the backfield. Crumpler, the star tight end, attached to the right side. Shore makes a man miss up the middle. Picks up 7 yards and now a very manageable second down coming up for Snow College. Shore, freshman, only his 2nd game ever in college. Going to get the handoff again here on 2nd down. He's got a big hole up the middle. He's picking up another probably 10 yards there and another first down. Getting close to the red zone is Snow College. Wichita State showing man coverage, cover 0. Can Snow catch them in this? It's going to be a QB blast around the right side. Jensen has the edge, 15-10, 5, touchdown. Snow College, who won the game last year in the national championship, going to take an early lead 7-0 in this one. Not a great return for Wichita State, but they're going to start on the 15-yard line, and both these teams really like to rely on the ground game. That's what we're going to see first out of Wichita State, a counter to the right side. A lot of running for Keogh to only pick up 8 yards, but getting them in a very manageable second down. Rolling the quarterback, Keogh. Offset to his right, going to get the handoff again up the middle. This time another 10 yards and a first down for Wichita State. Going to send a man out in motion. Going to play action rolling. Has a man deep. Actually has 2 guys deep, but this time he's going to hit the wheel route. It's Azuma up the sideline, 5, goal line, touchdown. Wichita State ties it up in a 3-play drive. Very quickly. We have a tie game at Snow College. First and 10. This is a quads, really a 5-man formation. It's picked off. It's Doss. A diving interception. Read it like a book. And Wichita State has first and 10 from the 22-yard line, just outside the red zone. We saw a very, very unique formation there out of Snow College. Tried to get an edge on the Wichita State defense. Unfortunately, unable to do so. It's an intercepted on the RPO, and now Keogh is going to pick up 7 yards on his third carry of the day. Already averaging 8 yards per carry. If they keep that up, probably going to be incredibly hard to stop. But 2nd and 3 now. We're going back to Keogh around the right side. He gets a block from his receiver, and he will walk in untouched. Wichita State with a 14-0 lead. Empty set, quads to the left for Snow College. We have a drive concept, a beautiful comeback route there by, I think that was Lound, maybe? Couldn't see his last name fully. Going to pick up about 15 yards in Snow College with a strike to get the chains moving on their third drive of the game. Jensen going to hand off to Shore. Shore's already showing signs of fatigue on his 5th carry. -14 change of direction, -12 speed. We'll see if that comes into play as the game progresses. Midway through the first quarter, Wichita State leads 14-7. Snow College did get the ball to start the first half. Now we got a trips formation to the field. Wichita State's actually exposed to that side. They're going to take advantage of it. It's Griggs out of the slot on the bubble. He's going to pick up probably 15 yards there. And another first down for Snow College in plus territory. Back to an empty look now. Wichita State going cover 3. But they're going to throw short to Willie. Willie's going to break one tackle, make a man miss on a spin move. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. And almost first and 10 inside the red zone for Snow College. Sticking with the 5-wide look. We'll see how they elect to attack Wichita here. Wichita bringing house, rather. Willie again, 2nd catch of the day, 23 yards total for the guy. And sticking with the empty set formation into the boundary, trips to the boundary, so lots of congestion over there. We got a stick and nod concept, and a risky throw luckily falls incomplete, and they will live to see another day. He had the right look, probably the wrong read. I think the underneath route was eventually going to come open, but Wichita State did bring pressure, and now we're going back to a screen, but no time to get it off. And Snow College going to elect to probably kick a field goal here, take the points. They are. And we could be looking at a 14-10 game here pretty soon. Snap, hold, kick. No good. Snow College leaves 3 points on the board. And now Wichita State going to go, looks like to 22 personnel. 2 tight, 2 backs, 1 receiver to the right side into the boundary. Just below the numbers. Rolling. Going to hand off to Flynn. Flynn's got an open hole. He's got grass. He's at the 50, the 40, 30. Brought down from behind at the 28-yard line, but a 52-yard carry on just a simple stretch play. Wichita State already knocking on the door of the red zone. It's looking like we're going to see a QB zone sweep. No, it's a direct snap to Keogh. Keogh's hit in the backfield by multiple. Whatever. Somebody needs to tell me what Snow College, what their mascot is. Rolling, making checks at the line of scrimmage. Going to put the running back on a wheel route. He's got no one open. Going to start to scramble. Throws away. I don't know how that wasn't grounding. Surely he was still inside the pocket. His first incompletion of the day. Only a second pass attempt. 67 yards, 1 touchdown. It was a beautiful wheel route to the tight end. Rolling back to pass. It's a mess concept. And he's going to throw, and it's going to be intercepted by Snow. Snow's down the left sideline, 40-30. He will go untouched, 15-10-5. Mama, there goes that man. Miles Snow, 69-yard pick six. And Snow College has tied the game. Coach Caleb and Wichita State bringing out the wide stack, trying to get numbers in the box. Unable to do so on the handoff. Going to be met at the line of scrimmage and dropped. Keo's going to get the carry again. Had a hole inside, ran into the back of the guard. Now quickly, Wichita State looking at a 3rd and 7. We'll see if they elect to call this play in the first quarter. Don't think they will. And at the end of 1, Wichita State, Snow College, number 8, number 3, tied at 14. Play action pass, rolling, nothing that he likes. Rolling out and drop. Wichita State going to have to punt this one away, 4th and 12 from their own 17-yard line. After the fair catch at the 45, Jensen's going to throw a RPO. This time it's a quick throw out to Chaplin. Jensen 6 for 9, 77 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Sticking with 11 personnel. Wichita State bringing the house, but he's got DeLuca out of the backfield again. He's going to cut inside and brought down at the 20-yard line. Jackson Jensen over the 100-yard mark. With 2 beautiful quick throws to DeLuca out of the backfield. Wichita State not afraid to bring pressure. And now we've got a jet sweep to Cobbs around the right side. Cuts inside, met by a whole host of shockers. And Wichita State will drop him after a 4-yard gain. Lots of freshmen on the field for Snow College. We got a speed option. Jensen's going to find DeLuca around the left. Going to be dropped for a 1-yard loss. Now 3rd and 7 from the red zone. Snow College already missed a field goal here in the first half. Don't want to come up empty-handed again. We got trips to the field. Empty set. Bubble screen, easy pitch and catch to Willie. Willie's got one man to beat. He does. And he walks in for a touchdown. Snow College, 21-7. And after an incredible kickoff return for a touchdown to tie the game, Snow College is going to take over at their 25-yard line. But on first down, no one open. Jensen's going to be dropped in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. And Snow College just seemed to really love and adapt to this quick game that Wichita State is just allowing them to do out of the empty sets, 5 wide, 4 to one side, trips to another. It doesn't matter. Snow College is tearing Wichita State apart with the quick game here. Just simple pitch and catch. Now on 3rd and 8, they go to the 11 personnel, attached tight end, trips to the boundary. We got a trail technique by Griggs. Griggs is going to hang on, break a tackle, pick up a first down. First and 10 motion. It's going to be a handoff to Shore up the middle. Going to pick up 3 yards. Had a hole on the right side. Play was designed to go left. And you can see wear and tear still impacting Shore just a little bit. Cobb's going in motion right to left. And we got QB blast up the middle. Jensen going to be hit hard by multiple defenders. Picks up 3 yards. Now 3rd and short coming up for Snow College. Hand off to Luca. Had a hole up the middle. Tried to bounce outside and is buried by Cade Villain, the senior defensive tackle from Kansas. And Snow College going to have to punt the ball away. And I have received confirmation that Snow College are the Badgers. So apologies for my botchery earlier. But regardless, in a tight one here. All tied at 21. We got a screen pass that is going to fall incomplete. Running back had trouble getting out of the backfield there, getting tied up on the O-lineman. And this time a handoff to Keogh up the middle. Going to pick up 7 yards, get Wichita State with a very, very manageable 3rd down situation coming up. And when in doubt, mesh it out. That's what Wichita State's going to do. X is wide open underneath. And that is Azuma, who had the long touchdown catch to start the game for Wichita State. Roland hits him in stride for his 2nd completion of the day and another Wichita State first down. 5 seconds to go here before the 2-minute warning. We're going to hand the ball off to Keogh. Keogh, again, trying to hit the outside when the hole was probably between the tackles. Dropped immediately. And now we have 2nd and 9 coming up. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Handoff to Keogh around the right side. This time he spins back inside, hit hard by probably a safety there. Not sure what position number 2 is. But Keogh going to get dropped at the 27-yard line. And 1st and 10. We're going to Keogh up the middle again. This time he's going to pick up 4. 9 minutes, 17 to play in the first half. 2nd and 6. We got Trap Butter. Is that Butler? Butler? Patrick Butler, the senior running back. Going to get Wichita State in a 3rd and inches situation. 40 seconds to play in the first. Morris up the middle, fullback dive, picks up 2 yards and a first down. Wichita State going to burn their first time out of the second half. First and 10 from the 14. Handoff to Keogh. Cuts up. Hit hard by the middle linebacker. Going to be dropped after gaining 4. Four seconds. And Wichita State going to call a timeout. Elect to kick a field goal here. They do get the ball to start the second half. I don't know if Caleb planned to play that passive there. I mean, obviously, if you score before half and then score to start the second half, you take a 14-point lead in the third quarter. Instead, they'll elect to play for a 10-point lead. And we got a short punt. McCaffrey's going to take it. He's going to go straight up the middle. He has a hole. He's got one man to beat. He does. Now he's got just one more. Can he outrun it? He will break the tackle. McCaffrey takes it 70 yards to the house to start the second half. Wichita State quickly extending this to a 2-score game, 31-21. On first down, after giving up the kickoff return touchdown, we're going Jensen up the middle. QB blast picks up 5 yards. And we're back to the quads to the boundary. You don't see many formations to the boundary. You don't see many quads, and you definitely don't see the two together a whole lot. We've got a man open deep. It is Crumper, the tight end, with a diving catch down to the 25-yard line. A beautiful, beautiful ball there by Jensen. Drops it in a bucket. The corner coming over late, not quick enough to get there. Now we go from FIB to quads to the field. Quick throw to Willie. His 5th catch of the day, but good read there by the Wichita State defensive end, who is out there to make a play as soon as he catches the ball. Now 2nd and 11. Jensen rolling out. No one open. Going to throw the ball away. Wise decision. Don't want to make the same mistake Caleb made earlier on his pick 6. Now we got 3rd and 11 from the 26-yard line. Trailing by 10. And now we've got a halfback slot fade. Sorry, slot fade, not halfback wheel. And a beautiful ball there by Jensen and Snow College. Going to make this a 3-point game again. First and 10. Wichita State going to hand the ball off to Keogh. Halfback stretch out of the pistol. He's going to pick up 12 yards and another first down. Caleb is trying to utilize the wide formations, but just not really able to do so in opening up the box. Snow College is playing the box regardless, so we're going to see a halfback screen to Keogh. He's going to pick up 15 yards and a first down. Now out to the 32-yard line, leading by 3. There's going to be a handoff, power concept. Flynn up the middle. He's going to pick up 14 yards and another first down for Wichita State. Hand off to Keogh around the left side again. This time he cuts back up. He's going to pick up 9 yards. And we're going to the I formation for 2nd and 1. Hand off to Butler out of the backfield. He's going to pick up the yard needed. And it's a first down for the Shockers. Halfback direct snap. Keogh around the right side. He's got the safety in front of him. He's going to make the tackle, though. Manny Keogh up over 100 yards now on the game. And it's going to be back to Keogh again up the middle. He runs into a couple guys and dropped after 5 yards. Second and 5 from the 22. Butler going to pick up 5 yards, now 3rd and inches. We're going back to goal line. Don't necessarily like the attempt to stop this goal line run from Snow College. Safety's back against 23 personnel is never necessarily a good look. Keogh around the right side, hurdles a man, picks up 8 yards, 7 yards, and going to be dropped at the 8-yard line. 2nd and 3 coming up for Wichita State with 2:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Going back to the I formation, still 2 safeties deep. And we've got Flynn around the left side. He's going to walk in for a touchdown. Wichita State going to extend their lead to 10 again late in the 3rd quarter. A creative play there by Snow College. Picks up 11 and the first down. Back to 5 wide, trailing by 10. Jensen back to pass. Has a man open over the middle. Risky throw. Drops. Incomplete. I honestly said he was open when I thought it was a dig, not a deep curl. Second and 10, back with the 5 wide quads. And Jensen under pressure rolling out to his right, reverses field, goes back up the middle, and he's going to pick up 14 on the ground. And a beautiful play there by Jensen to pick up the first down. Jensen floats it over the linebacker before the corner, and a beautiful 30-yard gain there by Snow College down inside the red zone. A couple huge plays there by Jensen, putting the team on his back. You see he's starting to build a little bit of momentum. Now we're going to see 6-man pressure out of Wichita State. What does Snow College elect to do to counter it? 5-man pressure, one guy bails. Jensen under pressure again, not able to escape and fumbles. And Wichita State's going to take over at the 45-yard line after a couple beautiful plays, is then strip sacked and turned the ball over. Wichita State looking to put this game on ice. Keogh, first down, drop for 3-yard loss. So 2nd and 13 with 10 to go. I don't know if they're going to snap this ball. I would not. Second and 13. Snow College has to get a stop before this thing gets ugly, and they're going to wrangle Keogh down back at the line of scrimmage. Matthew Burgess credited with the tackle, the junior out of Nebraska. We got 3rd and 13. 5 DBs on the field for Snow College. D tackle dropping in the coverage. Late rush DN hits the quarterback as he throws. He had the deep post pattern open over the safety's head. Ball falls incomplete, and Snow College will live to see another day after the, Wichita State punts it about as well as my daughter could. And Snow College 1st and 10. Starting from the 31-yard line, 5 wide, quads to the boundary. We've got a late dig was open, threw it incredibly late, and Jensen, after the strip sack, is struggling. Jensen back pass, has a man open deep, he throws it late, and it's picked off. Oh, it's picked off. He had a walk-in touchdown. Instead, it's intercepted by Abel, the senior strong safety, in Wichita State again with an opportunity to put this thing on ice. Rowland going to hand off to Keogh. Halfback stretch around the right side. He's got two. Ooh, put the brakes on, kid. And brought down after 6-yard pickup. Had a beautiful move in the backfield. Thought he was going to be able to maybe shake that corner and score. Corner makes a great open field tackle and drops him for a 6-yard gain. And on the RPO, Rowland tries to pitch it with his left hand. Ball falls incomplete. Now 3rd and 4 quickly for Wichita State. Oh, that's a beautiful route by Floyd. I'm ready to see how that looks. A little cop route. And he's going to throw it to Crouch underneath. He's going to be brought down at the 2-yard line. If I'm Wichita State, I'd just start chewing clock here a little bit. Hand off to Keogh up the middle, going to be dropped at the 1-yard line. Sorry, that was Flynn. Now 2nd and goal. The A-gaps are wide open, and that's exactly where Wichita State's going to attack. Flynn walks in for a touchdown. 45-21, Wichita State leads. Jensen takes a shot to start the Snow College drive. Slot fade to Cobbs. And Jackson Jensen eclipsing the 300-yard mark on the day, back to a 2-score game with the extra point. Snow College trails by 10. Wichita State 1st and 10, going back to the workhorse Keogh around the left side. He's not even trying to pick up extra yardage. He's trying to milk clock. Picks up a long 9 3/4 second inches. Snow College, they finally decide to play the A-gaps, and Antonio Odai shoots the gap, makes the tackle in the backfield. Now 3rd and 1, we're back to the I formation. Back to Flynn. Flynn's going to pick up 5 yards and a first down for Wichita State. Hand off to Keogh up the middle. Picking up a long yard there. 2nd and 9. Snow College watching their hopes and dreams just tick away as the clock runs down. Keogh around the right side again, not trying to pick up yardage, just trying to kill time. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Keogh on the stretch to the left side. Can't get the first down. 4th and 2 coming up. Wichita State going to punt this away. Snow College will take over at the 31-yard line. Jensen, no one open, rolling to his left, trying to playmaker, nothing working, and just going to throw it away. Now 2nd and 10. Quads to the boundary again. And he's got the seam route open. It's the tight end, and he's going to overthrow it. Crumpler was streaking down the field wide open, but Jensen airmails it. And that would have put Snow College down 3 with a minute and a half to play. All 3 timeouts in their pocket. Now 3rd and 10. Slants open over the middle. He's going to take another shot deep. This time it's completed to Crumpler. He's going to be walking in for a touchdown. And now Snow College, 1 play later, down 3, all 3 timeouts. After recovering the onside kick, we're going back to Keogh out of the backfield around the left side, and he's going to be brought down. No, Snow College just going to let him walk in? No. Okay, they were going to try to let him walk in. Instead, Keogh bows down at about the 3-yard line. Say the 1. I don't think he's that close. Maybe he is. Okay. Wichita State gonna hand the ball off to Flynn. He's gonna measle his way into the end zone. Back to a 2-score game, and that should do it. So Snow College with one last opportunity. Has a man open and it's underthrown. And that will seal the fate of the Badgers up against number 8 Wichita State. Wichita State will get the revenge for the national championship 2 seasons ago, beating Snow College on their own territory. I'm going to let this one play out, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'd really, really appreciate it. Trying to get to 1,000 before College Football 26 drops. If you can help us get just one closer there, we would really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. See you next week for Montana State and North Dakota.